We call them mastermind mentor. Everybody that is doing well in any niche, any area of the marketplace, any area of the industry you want to specialize, connect with them. The person must have some level of experience. The person must have some level of systems and structures, because without system, there is no secret to success. Of course, there is system to success, and without structure, there is no future. So you have to have a structure to sustain the result, and the person is supposed to be able to teach you some level of millionaire skills. Because if you are not learning the skills, you'll be struggling financially. Millionaire skills. All these millionaire skills are all learnable skills. And number one is called problem solving skills. Every entrepreneur is solving a problem, and that is why they are being rewarded. Problem solving skill. Number two, of course, leadership skills. Everything rises and falls on leadership. Number three, people management skills. People management skills. So you want to learn people management skills. And number three, number four, you want to learn communication skill, negotiation skills. They are the skills you need to build people. It's a skill you need to build a team, because teamwork makes the dream work. It's a skill you need to build an organization. Of course, an organized set of people like Monty Glow, Etisalat, MTN. The skill you need to build a community, either a business community, a business family, a business, of course, a business family. So you can see this relationship you see is not it's called a significant relationship, or you call it a transformational relationship. What else is called? A transformational. So why is it a transformational relationship? It's a transformational relationship because you are going to connect with quality people, and your life improved, and those that get connected to you, their own life will improve. So anybody that gets in touch with you becomes better automatically, financially, emotionally, spiritually. Nobody meets you and leave you bad. If people meet you, leave you inspired, encouraged, of course, to do better in life. So this is a relationship that you need to build a fortune. Ten of fortune. You want to build a fortune, you want to build residual income. This is a relationship you need, a residual income. So you can see everything I just drew on the board, I wrote on the board, and there are two most important factors here. One is called determining factor, one is called contributing factors. Any factors happening outside of you, it's called contributing factors. Any factor happening inside of you is called determining factors. So you don't have problem with contributing factors, because they can either slow you down, they can delay you, but they can never stop you. They can facilitate your journey. So you are the most important factor here. So all those contributing factors happening outside of you are the government, the sun, the moon, the economy, the naira, the pounds, your auntie, your uncle. Those things you can't control. You can't control the sun, you can't control the harmattan, you can't control the moon, you can't control the rain. So you can't control naira, pounds, forex market. You can't control. These things you can't control. Your president, your governor. Those are all contributing factors. They are not the major factor here. The most important factor is what happening inside of you. It's called determining factors. Let me tell you, determining factors. They determine whether someone will succeed, whether someone will fail in life. And there are two factors embedded in us. And one is positive, one is negative. One is a winner, one is a loser. So please focus on the positive. Turn on positive. And the positive factors you need to focus on is your faith, your courage, your determination, vitality, fidelity, the factors you need to focus on. So factors you need to ignore are the negative factors that's embedded in me, in you. And those are fear, anger, bitterness, resentment, hatred. Ignore them, ignore them. Because there's something about life. Everything you focus on expands. Anything you ignore, start dying. So you withdraw your attention, Mr. George. Please help me out with this one. Thank you, sir. So you are the most important factor. Tell me, I am the most important factor. Tell no, you are the most important factor. So we set a class some days back, and we're going to wrap it up today. And today is the last day for this particular training course. So by next week, Monday, we have a new training course, and it's talking about transformation is not accidental. Transformation is not accidental. So a true transformation is not accidental. Okay? Transformation is not accidental. Okay? And you are not transformed, you reform. So today should be part 4. Okay? Today is part 4 of this class, and it's 15th of 8th, 2025. Okay? And we have the short topic which says sustainable transformation is a subjective and internal decision. Okay? Sustainable transformation. Okay, is subjective and internal decision. Okay, so I'll do a little decision. revision for those that did not join us for some days now. So I started the class by telling us that that as you are now, okay, let me get the class for you guys. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We've discussed a lot. So, hey, this plenty. So, okay. So, after discussing that, if you know that transformation will cost you some level of resources, it will cost you your comfort, it's going to cost you those your excuses, will you still chase it? And a lot of people said yes. So, all greatness is purchased with pain, isolation, and sacrifice. Majority of people they don't want to change. They actually want the relief on easy life. That is why I've not really experienced it because there's no shortcut to these things. So some want breakthrough without breakdown, and that is why they're still the same. Of course, nobody is coming to rescue you. That is the truth about it. To pull you out of mediocrity, to hand over you discipline, vision, courage, or your internal decisions. So it's your responsibility, and there are all subjective factors and determining factors to stand on your leg to say it's up to me. If the change must happen, I must be involved. The reason why you need to be involved is because if you are not part of that transformational process, you can never sustain outcomes and results. And the discipline you form in the process helps you sustain outcomes and results. And if you are not transformed in life, you will reform. So the thing is this, until you make up that decision to transform your thinking, your belief systems, your behavior will remain the same. Your environment will remain the same. So you have to make up that mind. It must be internal. It must take a deep root from your inside of you. Transformation is not accidental. It's not passive. But it's a fight, a daily battle with who you are, who you don't like, and who you want to become. A true transformation is not a trick of habit. It's about becoming somebody new. Someone that will stand up to you, that lazy part of you, and say no more. That blaming part of you, confront that complaining part of you, compare that procrastinating part of you, saying to your own self, I no longer want you again. That self-limiting part of you, I'm not going to manage you again. It's not about just ignoring you. I need a new life. So real transformation is a war between something you will lose. Sometimes you lose your sleep. Sometimes you feel alone. Sometimes you doubt yourself. Sometimes people will laugh at you. They will judge you. So the real price to pay for transformation must be paid in full, and you don't pay with money. You pay with your decisions, your discipline, delayed gratifications. We discussed that you must be consistent in the process of transformation, because if you're not consistent, of course, you deny yourself of the true result that comes with a transformational process, from being broke to being wealthy, from grace to grace. Of course, looking at it, you have to also change your affirmations about yourself. Don't say anything negative about yourself you don't want to become true. Only say positive about yourself you want to become true. Repeat to yourself every day, I'm a success, I'm a millionaire, I'm strong, I'm healthy. Don't say I am poor, things are hard with me, we poor masses. Don't say so, because when you what you repeatedly say to yourself forms your reality and form the things you attract to yourself, because that will eventually create a picture in your mind. Repetition creates beliefs, beliefs transform identity, identity drives behavior, behavior builds results and outcomes, of course reinforce beliefs again, and all of that. We discuss so much and discuss so much and discuss so much. To the point we start saying that for you cannot rebuild what you did not own. If you own your own success and failure, and say to your weak person, because the weak person will blame, while the strong person will take the responsibility. The moment you accept that you are the problem, then the other day you accept that you are the solution. Because if I know that once I grow, everything around me will grow. Once I improve, everything around me will improve. If I don't grow, I sit down there with the same thing. Nobody's helping me, nobody's supporting me. I need money, I need this. I'm not going to be part of responsibility for this. I can never sustain the results. So I will still be thinking that once I blame external factors, I'm pushing my responsibility to change my life to those external factors. If I say Tinubu is the problem, that means if Tinubu doesn't improve, my life will not improve. That's what it is. So, but then you own it. You own of course, the result and the failure, because failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. Nobody actually succeeded in life without what we call failure is not even failure. What we call failure is called first attempt in learning. First attempt in learning. So that's what people call fail. So keep trying, keep giving your best. Just do your best, do whatever it takes. You will get to the top. So don't let fear of failure, rejection, judgment, of course, to stop you from taking the actions to become the ultimate version of yourself. You cannot think your way into confidence. You have to act in part of it. You have to be part of the movement, because every time you do use what you say you will do, confidence rises. Every time you move, despite fear, your self-respect strengthens. Every time you conquer the small battles, you prepare yourself for the larger one. Discipline is not about motivation. It's about being decision, making a decision. It's not about perfect moment. It's about being consistency, because those things you see, consistency is progress. It's not about let me just make one lucky jump. As you're jumping, anything that jumps up, come down. Anything that grows up, stays up. Tell your neighbor, neighbor. Anything that jumps up, come down. Anything that grows up, stays up. A tree grows, you know, go see human being that grows today, tomorrow is short, tomorrow is going. No, we grow. It's a process thing. So missing a day does not rule the process, but justifying it and say it's not my fault, you know, I can always do it again. That what will rule your process. So building system to support who you are becoming will help you to sustain the results and outcomes. So as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, as an investor, it's good to be always put yourself in an environment that always improves you, because there's always a next level for you. There's always a next level for everyone. So you have two lives, the one you are living now and the one you are capable of living. So what will stop you from living that life you are capable of living is fear, comfort, procrastination, and of course a lot we discussed yesterday. To a point, I don't know where I stopped yesterday. Did I come to a place I now said things like that you need to decide to remain loyal to your weak version of yourself, or commit to becoming the higher version of yourself and meeting the demands, the cost, and what to give you more. Is that where I stopped yesterday? What's the last time I made yesterday? Who was here yesterday? Read the book for me. Let me see. Ah, you left me alone yesterday. Oh. The gap between who you are and who you are capable of living is what? Fear, comfort, and procrastination. We made that statement, yes. That wasn't the last statement I made. The last statement was that you need to decide to remain loyal to your weaker version of yourself. Did you write that down? I know that I said something like that. Were you in my class yesterday, Mama? You're not in my class. Who was you in my class? Hey, take the note. What was the last statement I made yesterday? That's the one you wrote. Okay, there's no problem. If that's what you wrote. Okay, don't worry. Let's just write. Is the note is already here. So please, I would like us to be part of the process. Let's write it down. Separate yourself from separate yourself from separate yourself from distractions. Separate yourself from distractions that will stop you. Separate yourself from distractions, noise, that will stop you from having a sustainable transformation. Separate yourself from noise and distraction that will stop you from having a sustainable transformational life. Separate yourself from everything that will stop you from having a transformational life by taking ownership and act consistently on these 6 things I'm going to mention. So you're going to take ownership and act consistently to create vision over comfort. So anything that will make you not to sit down, to create vision for yourself over comfort, because sometimes you want to do that. You feel like I want to rest, tomorrow I will do it. Number 2, sacrifice over indulgence. Sacrifice for your vision, for your goals, over indulgence. Number 3, choosing structure over chaos. Choosing structure over chaos, over distractions, over disorderliness. A lot of people, their life is so disorganized, so no randomly moving everywhere. You can't create a system. So anything that doesn't have the structure. Okay, Mr. George, please help me out. Thank you, sir. So you must, without structure, there is no future. Of course, choosing to walk away when staying will make you feel safer. So choosing to walk away from every distractions is your choice to walk away. To walk away from every distractions. Choosing to walk away from every distractions. That's number 4. To walk away from every distraction. So I don't want to clean this one. So choose to walk away from every distractions. It's not every battle that you fight. There are some battles you leave, because the truth of the matter that there are some battles that even if you win, you lose. You fight the fight, you won finally, but you've lost your time, lost your energy, lost your resources, and it didn't worth it. So choose to walk away from every distractions. So tell yourself the truth, even when lying feels easier, safer. Tell yourself the truth. Because sometimes lying makes you feel good, but this time around, tell yourself the truth. So that is number 5. So tell yourself the truth, even when lying feels safer and easier. Just don't lie to yourself. Just tell yourself the truth. And then I think we can have that 5. So, when you are doing this, your weaker self is always familiar with a lot of lies, comfort, and procrastinating. But you tell yourself often, if it's up to thee, it's up to you. Because sometimes, as an entrepreneur, the weather may not be favorable. There may be a lot of rain, a lot of distraction in the market, but you have to enter the rain and do what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. That's called discipline. Discipline is doing what you say you will do, whether you feel like it or not. Because most people that are failing in life, I always look at negative things about what's happening around them. Rain is falling, I don't have time, I don't have energy, I need to rest a little bit. All those things, most of them are laziness. So your weaker self does not want that independence. Your weaker self wants the easy part of life. I wasn't born to suffer. I tell you the truth. That thing you call suffer is not suffering. It's called process. Because you must be part of that process to create that good life you want to live. So to achieve a long-lasting transformation, you must become exceptionally, of course, determined to create it, irrespective of difficulty. You must starve your own self. You must deny your own self. All those excuses you give, you must deny your own self. Let's write this down on our note. Very, very important. You cannot experience a transformational life while tolerating disorderliness. You cannot experience a transformational life while tolerating disorderliness. You cannot. If your life is not organized, if you cannot even organize, you cannot lead yourself, how can you lead someone? You cannot experience a transformational life if you tolerate disorderliness while tolerating disorderliness. You cannot. So you start with you structuring your life. I'm going to wake up by 6 o'clock, I'm going to wake up by 5 o'clock, I'm going to wake up by 4 o'clock. This is what I will do, this is what I will do. You need to plan your day. So you cannot experience a true transformational life without tolerating disorderliness. Full stop. You cannot elevate while entertaining distraction. There's a limit you can go. You can never elevate while entertaining distraction. Just wake up in the morning, face you to carry your phone and go to social media and scroll. There's no end to this thing. Distractions. So you cannot elevate while entertaining distractions. Full stop. You cannot improve while explaining your delays. It's not me. I came late. It's not my fault. You cannot improve while explaining your delays. All those is you cannot. If you keep explaining your excuses, okay, why are you not here? You start giving an excuse. Own it. Say, I'm sorry. I will improve. That is it. Just don't explain. Don't explain poverty. That's what I don't. You don't explain. Don't try to justify it. You cannot improve while explaining your excuses, while explaining your delay. I said you cannot explain transformation while tolerating disorderliness. You cannot elevate while entertaining distractions. That's what I said. And you cannot improve while explaining your excuses. Stop explaining it. So definitely understand that a man who transforms is a man who acts not once but daily. That's what happens. So once you make up your mind, I'm going to win the 100 meters race, I'm going to win this football match, and you show up and say, I want to become that person that will win this trophy. The goal is be, do, have. So when you become the person, you can do that activities, you can have it. A lot of people say, when I have money, I will do it. When I have money, I will read the book. When I have sign up, I will read the book. When I make sales, I will read the book. That's when I will do the activities. I cannot become you. I cannot, because they don't know. So you must become the person. It's not a one-time event. It's a daily thing. A transformation don't occur in an event. Transformation occurs in a process. That's why I don't know why someone will be struggling with money for the past 15 years, 10 years, 5 years, 3 years, 1 year, 6 months, and it comes to an event and he wants to be delivered that day. And that one day he said, no, now it's a process. It took you 5 years to be broke and poor. I want to be delivered in one event. Those miracles, but even if the miracle must happen, okay, you have to be part of the process to sustain the outcomes and results. So a man who transforms is a man who acts not once but daily, not daily. So, and definitely he understood the process. And I would like to write this down, even if you don't write anything to write it down. Transformation is about taking 1,000 small steps. Transformation is about taking 1,000 small steps, uncelebrated steps. Transformation became 1,000 small steps, uncelebrated steps. The transformation is taking about. The transformation is about taking 1,000 small steps, uncelebrated steps, invisible steps, small invisible steps of action over procrastination. Of number one, action over procrastination. Yesterday, I took time to explain procrastination, how it's formed. Number two, reading over scrolling. Reading and studying over scrolling your phone without not achieving anything. Discipline over desire. Number 4, yes, sir. Reading and studying over schooling. School. See, sorry, no worry. Now my writing, no vex. You know, say I no go school well. They say make I go school. I no go school well. Now my writing, not schooling and schooling. This thing when they say I go right now to write. My brain work faster than my hands sometimes. So I write like doctors, engineers. We like to write, we don't like to silence over chaos. Silence over chaos, over disorderliness. So the guy tell for my mother. You gotta tell for my mother, I see your brother. Facebook, Instagram, I got school everywhere. You know, they learn anything. Okay, don't worry, I will take your question. Write your questions down, don't worry. Anyone that you don't understand, write it down, I will take it. Don't worry, I will answer your questions. A lot of people just like to waste their time. And the thing about internet, this thing is very addictive. Once you enter that place, my brother, you are not disciplined to drop that phone, no problem. You're going to check Facebook, Instagram, this thing know they finish. You know something know they finish. Have you experienced it? There's no end, no. There's no end to Facebook. There's no end to social media. The more you they scroll, the thing that the more they think the day. And this internet have trending news. That is by the way, anyway. So this transformation, it means that we say Rome was not built in a day, but the blocks was laid daily. You're not built in a day, but the blocks was daily. It was a daily thing. So I want to have 6 packs. I cannot pray and fast for 6 packs to just appear. I cannot just go to gym once and have 6 packs. I must be consistent in the process of achieving the 6 packs. Even when I achieve it, I must still be consistent to maintain the 6 packs. Yes or yes?
Yes.
If I don't maintain 6 packs, you go back again and turn 1 pack like this one now. 1 6 pack. This one called 6 pack. Then a 6 pack. This one a fufu. Then a la. I like fufu. So that's why I can now have 6 packs now. When I want to have 6, I will start going to the gym again. But for now, I like this 1 pack. My wife says she likes it, so she likes to rub on it. So don't worry. That's the only person I care about. Your opinion doesn't matter here. So don't mind me. Let's just continue. So the thing that you can never experience a true transformation by the time you keep explaining your procrastination. Of course, you don't organize your life, because if you cannot lead yourself, you cannot lead anybody. As an entrepreneur, you must be able to sit down to write down your vision. I told you, you don't think on your brain, you think on paper. Thinking on paper is called thinking. Thinking on your brain is called will. What am I saying to say? There's no pen, there's no paper, there's no note. You're sitting and some worrying yourself without not writing anything. We understand that the weakest ink is stronger than the strongest memory. So once you are not writing, very soon you forget. That's why we wealthy men, we have journals, we have diaries, we have things to have. But poor man doesn't write. You don't tell me I want to go, just talk to me, I will do it. You don't want to become the person. That's why you can never sustain the result he has. So you start business today, tomorrow you stop. That's the thing. See, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. Tell your neighbor. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. All businesses are good. Tell your neighbor. Businesses don't fail. People fail. People don't fail. They don't just do enough. That's the truth. So that business has a pattern. It has a secret, it has structure, it has system, it has discipline. It has an ethics. They call business ethics. So you don't understand those ethics. You don't want to become that person that can run that business. You will fail. People do business. One plus one did not succeed. Why? You understood some principles. So you have to understand transformation must be deeply rooted in you. It must come from your strength over your struggles, your building your character to forge on through pressure. Obstacles and failures are on the way. They are not distractions, but they're going to help you to become stronger. I always tell you that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is part of success. We don't see it like failure. We see it like a stepping stone. In fact, if you throw stones at what I told you, we use and build bricks for ourselves, because you want to be at the top, you become the topic. You want to be ahead of people, you become the headline. So it's normal thing. Most people cause their trial. Why transform people use their trial as to excel. So we don't see trials like, because we know every problem has expiring date. So escaping or quitting is always the language of untransformed people, because they don't want to pass through the process of sustaining the outcomes they create. So staying at one place and not aligning with your God's purpose and plan for your life will limit you from living a true transformational life. Right now, very, very important, because I would like you to write down. Our feelings and emotions should not run our life. Let's discipline. Our feelings and emotions should not run our life, should not direct our life. Our feelings and emotions should not direct our life. Let's discipline, principles, and commitments do. So don't just act because you feel or you don't feel like. Our feelings and emotions should not direct our lives. Let principles, discipline, and commitment do. So this process will hurt sometimes. You are going to become, you feel like life is against you. The process is not sweet. You're going to, don't mourn your old self, those old limiting selves. Don't let feelings and emotions direct your life, runs your life. Let principles, command, discipline, and commitment do. So what you are supposed to do is four things too. Number one, you are going to instruct. You're going to instruct your feelings and emotions. You're going to instruct your emotions to experience a long-lasting transformation. Number one, you will instruct your emotions. Instruct your emotions. That means you're going to respond to things. Tell yourself, whether good or bad, I'm going to respond. I'm going to respond to things. Instruct your emotions to experience a long-lasting transformation. Instruct your emotions. I can write these ones before my guy asks me against everything I write. That means you respond, overreacting to overreactions. Don't react to things. Response. Number two, that means you're going to instruct your emotions. Number two, command your mind over visions. Command your mind to focus on your vision. Command your mind with vision. Commands your mind with vision. So I keep saying that because if you don't have a vision, you're not seeing anything productive about yourself in the future. You are not going to feature in the future you did not picture. So create a mental picture about where you are going. Have a vision for yourself, because speed is useless without direction. Direction is useless without destination. Commands your mind with vision. Don't just sit down and say, Ki Sarah, Sarah. What must be, must be. What God say I will be, I will be. Whether I'm part of it or not. No. Have direction. This is your responsibility to plan your life. God will order your steps. So you don't plan. He that failed to plan to fail. So command your vision. Command your mind with vision. And number three, direct your body with standard. Direct your body with standard. Direct your body. Direct your body with standard. Direct your body with standard. Direct your body with standard. Okay? Why do you need standard for your body? I've been saying this. Finally, I will clean this. I didn't want to clean it. But that's the way we can do. Let me just clean this one that I can use here. I've been saying that we are spirit. All of us are spirit here. But that spirit must live in the body. And that body it has a mind to think. So as food is to the body, so therefore word of God is to the spirit. So therefore knowledge is to the mind. So I'm looking at it. When you are being saved, the spirit is saved. But the Bible says, some said, by renewal of your mind, of course, that you must renew your mind. So the salvation journey continues by renewing your mind with knowledge, So definitely, so if you don't renew your mind, even though the spirit is saved, you're going to be still struggling as a Christian. You're going to be struggling even when you have accepted Christ as personal Lord and Savior. So you must feed. How do you renew your mind? You need knowledge. There's no way you don't pray for knowledge. Prayer is good. Knowledge is good. Wisdom is good. All of them are good for different purposes. So you can see that if you don't direct your body with standards, if you don't renew your mind cannot direct your body. Your body will be doing anyhow. And it's not good, because the body responds to the mind. Whatever the mind, the weapon of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in putting out stronghold. Where is the stronghold? The imagination. Where imagine happening in the mind. So definitely, so you must invest in your mind to become a better person. But mind is very powerful, that it controls over your body, it controls everything. And looking at it, you must direct your body with standard. Number four, you must rule your time with boundaries. Rules your time with boundaries. Rules your time with boundaries. So put boundaries. Boundaries is freedom. You're going to live within the confinement of the boundaries. If you don't rule your time with boundaries, people will come to waste your time. They'll come and be gossiping to you. The economy is not doing well. Dollar, and you waste time with negative people. That is why misery loves company. Rule your time with boundaries. Misery people, they like to compete. They have small companies. Go to Prada now, they're discussing newspaper. Waiting that one. They're hungry people. They don't have money. Broke people everywhere. So the thing that you have to have boundaries. Poor men congregate, wealthy men assemble. That is why we walk. So you have boundaries for everything. So looking at it today, you cannot experience a true transformational life if you are not disciplined with your time. So anybody don't come and talk to you, tell him, excuse me. Young man, write your questions. I will take your question. If I want to finish this class. There's a lot of notes here. As you have about 5 pages of notes, we need to write. This one, man. Okay, don't worry. Okay, I will do a master class for you. The guy energy is out today. He said, this man won't bust my brain. Don't worry, I will do a master class for you. I said, poor men congregate, wealthy men assemble. I don't want to give you a long training. I want to explain for you, but I don't know. My time is fast spent. I have a lot of notes today. I've dragged this class. Today is part 4. I've dragged this, so we must be Monday. I have the topic for your Monday. The mandatory is for entrepreneurs, businessmen, investors. I want money to work for you. Money must work for you. Say amen. Why I want is because money is a bad master and a loyal servant. I want money to serve you all the days of your life because money, you are the boss. Touch yourself, say, I am the boss. No, now, touch yourself, I'm a success. Hey, your neighbor, I'm a millionaire. You're a millionaire. I'll prove to you a millionaire. You're a millionaire. The reason why you have not experienced it is that the millions you are looking for is already available to you, but not this version of yourself. You need to be transformed in the higher version of yourself. Intelligent thinking capacity, you attract things based on the mental picture you create about your life. So write this down, you're not very important. You are not here to blend into this world. You are not just here to blend in or accept, to tolerate what the world brings to you. You are not just here in this world to blend in or to accept and tolerate what the world throws to you or brings to you. You are not just here in the world to blend in or accept and tolerate what the world brings to you. You are not just in this world to blend in, accept or tolerate what the world brings to you. You are here to raise the standard, to lead. You are here to raise the standard, to lead, to build. You are here to raise the standard of your life. You are here to lead. You are here to build and become a very powerful, impactful entrepreneur. So you're here to raise the standard for your life, to lead yourself and lead other people, to build and become a powerful and impactful entrepreneur. This is my guy like my class so much. Okay, book for a master class. I will teach you. Don't worry. Don't copy is allowed. Just copy your neighbor, but don't copy your neighbor's name. Copy the right class. So you're here to raise the standard, to lead, to build, and become a powerful and impactful entrepreneurs. And become a very powerful and impactful entrepreneur. Entrepreneur that add value, entrepreneur that contributes, entrepreneur that makes the world difference. So we're all here to make contribution. Life is about contribution. A man that created this market contributed. If it wasn't transformed to a person that can think of contribution, he will not do it. The guy created the board, the phone, the laptop, the shoe, the chair you're sitting down today, the clothes you're wearing right now. It's a product of transformation. So you cannot wait for life to hand over discipline to you. You cannot wait for life to hand over the green light to you. So a man said the best way to create a future, to predict a future, is to create it. Tell your neighbor, the best way to predict a future is to create it. I told you we are all creative beings. We create, and that creating makes you fulfilled. Creation helps you fulfill. So the thing is this: you write it down on your notes. You create your green light. You create your green light. You create your green light. You can't wait for green light to light to hand over green light to you. You create your green light, and you build it by taking action as an entrepreneur in the right direction. You create your green light. How do you create? You must sit down in the thinking chair. You must write things down. You are the architect of your success in life. You create your green light, and you build it by taking actions. Action takers are money makers. Risk takers are history makers. I say you create your green light, and you build it by taking by taking action in the right direction. You create your green light, and you build it by taking action in the right direction as an entrepreneur. To achieve a true transformation, a sustainable transformation. So if you sit down for government to create for you, say the Nigerian government, Michael, congratulations, this country will show you shake it, back to back. So stand up on your leg. I say you create your green light and build it by taking action in the right direction as an entrepreneur to achieve a sustainable transformation. So I said, how do you create it? You sit down. You have to sit down with your pen and paper. That's why you need the quality people around you. A man said, you'll be the same person you are today in the next 5 years, except the books you read and the people you associate yourself with. Association matters a lot on your journey of transformation because you will make more effort and move faster. We have quality people around you. I call them OQP, only quality people. What else is called? Only quality people. Not liabilities, not problems, people that don't add value to you. They just come to waste your time, waste your energy, church. Anytime someone want to gossip to you, tell him, go down. Before you talk, this thing you're talking, will it take us to heaven? He say no. Will it improve our life? He say no. Will it put money in our pocket? He say no. Tell the person I am busy. What do you tell the person? I am busy. Don't give poor people space. They will take spaces. That is the problem. Don't give them one leg. It will take 3 legs. It will take 5 legs. It will put everything inside. That is why you must have a clarity of purpose. So this movement is going to help you. Movement breeds clarity. Stagnation breeds confusion. Write it down. Movement breeds. That is B. Breeds. Breeds clarity. Clarity. So if you take, if you, as movement creates momentum itself, because you don't gain momentum by being in a sport. You start taking the action. Movement breeds clarity, and stagnation breeds confusion. So if you keep staying one place over some time, you don't improve. You'll be confused at the end of the day. You'll be overwhelming. Remember, whatever you don't understand overwhelms you. Whatever you understand, you can modify. I say movement breeds clarity. Stagnation breeds confusion. And if confusion not checked, it becomes your identity. So if movement breeds clarity, stagnation breeds confusion, and confusion left unchecked becomes identity. And confusion left unchecked becomes identity. You know why people identify themselves as poor? Because they have been confused already with they've forgotten who they become. They think that identity of poor people, they start defending and say, we are poor masses. Nobody is helping me. Nobody is supporting me. Life is hard with me. How can you be saying those things about yourself? Don't say anything negative about yourself you don't want to become true. Movement breeds clarity, stagnation breeds confusion, and confusion left unchecked becomes identity. You've written that one down. Shall I? You have not written that down yet. Shall wait for me? Are you kidding me? I have 5 pages of notes here. Okay, I know what to do. I'll just be telling the key point right, and I'll read the other one so that you can. This class will not pass today. I'm telling you. Let me take my time. Okay. 5 minutes more. Okay, don't worry. I know what to do. So, Ganga, watch the video. Let me just read the notes. Don't let doubt becomes your dominant voice. Don't let delay becomes your default behavior. Don't let weakness becomes your brand. Your future self is waiting. Don't worry. Don't write that one down. Okay, let's just write that one down. Then I can read the notes because I don't want this class to escape today. Write it down. Don't let doubt. Yesterday I talked about doubt and faith. I don't want to go back there today. Don't let doubt becomes your dominant voice. Don't let doubt become your dominant voice. Full stop. Don't let doubt becomes your dominant voice. Full stop. Don't let delay becomes your default behavior. Full stop. Don't let delay becomes your default behavior. Full stop. And don't let weakness becomes your brand. Carry weakness around. We things that you can't do things around. No. As an entrepreneur, stand up, show up, and speak up. That's what the world wants. The world wants a stronger version of yourself. Stop identifying with weakness. So don't let doubt becomes your dominant voice. Don't let delay becomes your default behavior. Don't let weakness becomes your brand. So let me just read this through because I don't want this class to exceed today. Seriously, I know what I'm saying. So your future self is watching and waiting not for you to feel good, but for you to take the reign, take the lead, and take the action. Refuse to stay stuck, justify inaction, and let it rule your life. The whole day, one mistake should not rule your own story. You are not what happens to you. You are who you decide to become. We are all given the desire to transform, not to ignore it, but the burning desire to fulfill God's dominion mandate for our life as an entrepreneur. So you and I are supposed to stand up to fill up the gap, to create a habit that serves our mission, to build relationships that reinforce our values because it's our responsibility. As an entrepreneur, don't destroy your bright future by remaining loyal to your past life, self-limiting beliefs, unimpactful life. Becomes a transformed person by taking the responsibility to do it consistently, not optional, not occasionally. The price to pay for transformation is not in a moment, it's not overnight, but over time. Transformation is a system, a deliberate and internal structure way of living a life that will give you a fulfilled future. If you wait for the perfect moment, you cannot have it. You take the moment and make it perfect. Eventually, the transformation you commit to build behind the closed doors will shape your words, will shape your posture, will shape your results, and the world will eventually come to celebrate with you. The world does not celebrate with failure. Nobody celebrates failure, no matter how big failure is. We only celebrate success. Touch us again, say, I'm a success. The world around you will not notice when you are passing through that moment or process of transformation, but always notice when your results start speaking out, and the clues will be seen, and your results will speak louder. You don't arrive at excellence through randomness. You arrive at excellence through building a system of belief that drives your behavior. Greatness is achieved through establishing a non-negotiable standard regarding the mood, negative external opinions, temporary obstacle. You must be your own lawmaker, your own law enforcement officer, and your own leader. You must lead yourself to lead other people as an entrepreneur. Don't look at everything that is not empowering you. Most people spend their lives wasting it to complain about the government, external factors. They complain. I've written a lot of things here. But a man who transform understand that he is the structure. Write this one down. A man who transform understand that he is the structure. Command the essence of transformation. A man who transforms understand he is the structure. A man who transforms understand that he is the structure. Command. A man who transforms understand that he is the structure. A man who transforms understand that he is the structure. The essence of transformation. The source of energy. That is one thing we understand. That we are the source. That what God is doing with us, of course, we can transmit it to other people. So a man who transforms understand that he is the structure, the essence of transformation, the source of energy, and he will never outsource it. He will never outsource it to a third party, like external factors or contributing factors. A man who transforms understands that he is the structure, he is the essence of transformation, he is the source of the energy, and he will never outsource it. He will never outsource it to a third party, like external factors or contributing factors. So we know that if it's up to thee, it's up to me. I can never blame any external factor. But the reason why I'm not where I want to be, financially, emotionally, spiritually, I said that a man who transforms understand that he is the structure, the essence of transformation, the source of energy, and he never outsources it to external factors or contributing factors. He never outsources it. He never blames a third party. He never says this is the reason. So you understand that the essence of wealth is you. The real reason why wealth is going to make sense is because you are going to make sense. So you are the most important factor. So I am the most important factor. If someone deserves to be healthy, you are the one. Someone deserves to be strong, you are the one. Someone deserves to be a billionaire, you are the one. Someone deserves to become a CEO, you are the one. Someone deserves to pay somebody salary, you are the one. So you understand, I am the one. That's what you understand. So we start with habits. What we do daily determines what we will become permanently. Exactly every daily actions and activities we are doing must be documented, must be systemized, must have controls like KPI, DMO, SOPs. So ask yourself every hour you spend, does it improve me? Does it elevate me? If not, replace it. If your routine makes you lazy, change it. If your circle makes you average, change it. If your mindset makes you to doubt yourself, retrain your mindset. There's no honor in keeping what no longer serve you. There's no honor. Whatever behavior don't serve you, of course, character don't serve, let it go. Because sentimental is the energy sentimental is the worst energy of elevation and growth. So the cost of staying in the same place is far more greater than the pain of change. There are two pain in life: pain of discipline and pain of course, regret. Regret is always more expensive than discipline. That's the truth. So quitting would make the journey faster. Quitting will make the pain disappear. If you are still broke and struggling with money, quitting the journey of your transformation and they give me book to read too much, it doesn't make you fast. It doesn't make you better. So we understand that every problem has a expiring date. Write it down. Let that this one right. Regret is always more expensive than discipline. Write that one. Regret is always more expensive than discipline. Regret is always more expensive than discipline. And the cost of staying in one place, the same place, is far greater than the cost of the pain of change. The cost of staying in one place, the same place, explain the same thing, is far greater than the pain of discipline and change. As a discipline, regret is always more expensive than discipline. You've written that one down. Shall I? As the cost of staying in the same place, same result, is far greater than the pain of discipline and change. So quitting will make the pain disappear. It doesn't make it. Quitting will make the journey faster. It will not. So it's only delay your transformation. That's what it does. So quitting and say, I'm not going to be an entrepreneur again. I'm not going to be a millionaire again. So you don't want to be an entrepreneur. What do you want to be? Employee. You don't want to be employee of labor. What do you want to be? Employee. Who told you employees are happy? We that pays employees salary, we know that most of them, because that salary we give them, that take home don't take them home. Me, I pay 15 people every month, or they're on my payroll. So all of them that are complaining, none of them is rich and wealthy. I see them that I tell them, see, working for me will not make a millionaire. Because I don't pay you money to be a millionaire. I pay you money to manage your property. Go and manage it. Yes, now. If I pay you 100,000, your name is sorry. I pay somebody up to 150. If I pay 150, the guy I pay 150, I use like 5 and 6 panel. 10 and 5 and 6 panel. He said, I pay 150, I will use you like that. You will forget your name himself. You know what I'm saying? I pay 150K, you work your future. I know. That someone I'm paying 150K every month. The guy I pay off the guy you forget his name sometimes. I call him, hey, come here, do this. Because I'm paying you now, you must work your future. You don't understand? So this thing is not going to help you. You don't know. See, you don't understand. Let me tell you something. See, getting a job is a problem. It's called journey of the borrowers. What did I say? Always borrowing. Always borrowing to survive. Okay, don't understand. Let me tell you. My mother worked for government for 35 years. I see they pay my mama pass through every time they collect salary. Because we were 8. We lost 2 in accidents. So remaining. So there was a time 4 of us were investors and 4. As money they collect salary, all of us know we dey show house. We dey collect money for this handout, book, food, everything. Money never pass 1 week. So we borrow again. Start borrowing again. I grew up, see my parents struggle. I say, no, never again. Never again. If somebody pays 1,000 times, no, my brother used to talk about umbrella. So you have to wake up to transform yourself. Say, I refuse to be here. So you don't want to become an entrepreneur? Don't worry. We are going to employ you. Tell your neighbor. If you are not serious in this life, I will employ you. Don't get angry. Don't get angry. Don't get angry. No, don't get angry. We are doing something very important. I know my time is up. Don't worry. So the thing is this. I have to read through this note because I told you I'm Monday. I have something for you. So stop chasing temporary ease moments. Stop chasing things that will not make you feel good. Just taking permanent decisions for your life. So when you wake up through the path, we want to be successfully transform yourself. You will say challenges and not comfort. But let that this one down as around all this class. To create a sustainable structure for transformation, structure for transformation, number 1, to create it, number 1, you have to seek challenge and not comfort. Seek to challenge yourself and not comfort. Leave comfort alone. Nothing grows in comfort zone. That is the truth. Number 2, keep your word to yourself and others, even when nobody's watching. Keep your words, because that's one thing that happened. With people that refuse, that cannot keep your word. Do your best. It's not going to be easy. I say no, it's not be easy. But do your best. Do whatever it takes. Keep your words to yourself and others. You want just put challenge, not comfort. Keep your words. What you say you will do it. Do it, because that will make you increase your content of your character, and you're going to be successful based on the content of your character, not by effort. No, not by effort. I know what I'm saying. Number 3, seek to lead yourself. Seek to lead yourself. That's why I keep telling you. If you don't, it's difficult to lead yourself when you're an employee, because he who controls your source of income controls your life. That's what happens. So seek to lead yourself and others. So in fact, if you need to lead yourself, others will follow. Lead yourself. Seek to lead yourself. Sorry, this is my English and my writing. So that's it. This is my brain. From time work faster than my hand. So the essence of transformation is not to be flashy, it's not to live an easy life, but it's to become the ultimate version of yourself. It remains a responsibility for you to stop blaming people, stop blaming your past, stop blaming your family, stop blaming the economy, stop blaming the algorithm, stop blaming the environment. Don't negotiate with your self-limiting beliefs that are holding you back from taking the ownership of your life. So until you own your life, you cannot direct anything in this life. Write it on your notes. Until you own your life, you cannot direct anything in life. You cannot. If I'm going to pay you money, I'm going to control you, because you who controls your source of income controls your life. Check in that. If you don't come and give you square, I sack you. No worry. People play so they find work. They just put job. Go out office now. One day I put job opportunity. I have 63 people apply for jobs. 63. I got a salary 70,000. 70,000. 63 people come and submit CV. 60. All the CVs in my office. 63. See, write it down. Until you own your life, you cannot direct anything in life. You cannot direct anything. We control it. Life is a choice. I told you this is a man's world. This is a man's world. We have king, we have subject. We have king, we have slaves. So don't be a slave. It's your mentality. Liberate through emancipation. It's mental deliverance. You must deliver a man from thinking small. You cannot be thinking small and have a big life. Until you direct your life, you cannot continue to rule. Your circumstances will continue to rule you. Your emotions will rule you, and opinion of others. Until you own your life, you cannot direct your life. Full stop. Until you direct your life, you will rule. Circumstances and emotions and people will continue to direct your life. Don't like this. Let me round up this class. Don't worry about it. You must become your own authority and your own standard. from opportunities to open to you, for your respects to increase, for you to align with who you want, who the universe as God wants you to become. So be you transformed by renewal of your mind, and that is why you can only sustain the results you can create. So you don't own the world, you don't own anything, but you own yourself, the responsibility to become the ultimate version of yourself. So true transformation comes from being it's a subjective experience and it's internal decisions. If you don't sit down and say, I'm tired of who I am, I can become more, nobody can hand over that success to you. And that's the best we can take today. So sorry, you have to rush this class. I have something for you on Monday. So that's the best you can take. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, online community, those watching me from all over the world, please don't get involved in a business without a mentor. My reason is because mentorship is a legal shortcut to success. He that stand on the shade of mentors will see far. See you at the top. See you tomorrow. See you Monday. Shalom. That is the best we can take today.